Hi, on the Fisk story of the Fisk Jubilee Singers. For this final segment, we've decided to devote the entire segment to a story of the Fisk Jubilee Singers in song. This is the story that made the Fisk Jubilee Singers known as the Music City of the nation.
I think that being that we're a college campus, our intellectual activity should seep into the community some type of way. I don't think a college campus should be an island. Take, for instance, if I'm a student, then I don't just feed off what Fisk has to give to me. I think there's some responsibility to give back.
Write the word from the second column that matches each punctuation.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
I feel that in tutoring, that's what I can do best right now. A lot of times people who live in inner city communities think about college as so separate from their lives. I want her to see that college is no big deal.
I wanna love you. I wanna love you. I wanna love you. I wanna love you. I'm in need of love, and baby, you're in need of love. So what about us? On and on and on till the break of dawn. It's on. Shoo-be-doo-up, shoo-doo-up. I wanna love you.
Well, I am on my way to an interview at Vanderbilt for the Owens Graduate School MBA program. Right now, I'm feeling very nervous. I've got butterflies. It's very important to me that I get an MBA. I'm young and I don't have any family responsibilities, and I'm still in a very academic mode.
Here we go.
School is a lot of work and a lot of discipline.
Breathe.
I find that students get caught up in the activities and in the schoolwork, and they start to get a little burnt out. So that's why I build models. It's something that I can do by myself. It's just me and the model. I have a foundation here, and I have to take all these pieces and somehow build them into one form. They fit together in a specific way, and that's how a business is run. Each piece fits together in a certain way.
What do you think are like necessary ingredients for a black person to call him or herself a leader? Would you consider Clarence Thomas a leader?
Well, you want a leader, I guess, to have some of the same values and ideas that you have. I don't necessarily agree with some of the things that Clarence Thomas does, but I guess under my definition, he probably would be considered a leader.
But what about Colin Powell? He's a person that white Americans hold, in general, if you look at the polls, in very, very high esteem.
I know as far as his role in the military and in fighting our wars and bringing our troops home, he was very successful, but has he really made any statements about the social condition in America? And as far as I know, he hasn't.
Fisk students are constantly competing with each other. Don't be like that. You're at a university where we have the best of the best, and there's still rivalry to be the best. You have people coming from everywhere. Fisk brought all of us together, the class of 1999. Woo! Brought all of us together, and we got a chance to meet each other, mingle.
Let's go back. Way back. Back to 1906 to the very first things. Oh, King Tut, he was the very first king. Ah, when he clapped his hands, he had the ladies at his feet. Ah, tut, 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 tut.
For my Mellon Fellowship, I'm doing my paper on Caribbean literature. We have a Caribbean literature teacher here, but instead of just using her as a resource, I can go to Vanderbilt and talk with their professor so that instead of having one perspective, I have two.
That quote, "As a woman, I have no country. As a woman, my country is the whole world." What do you think that's evoking?
If language is masculine, which most feminists agree upon, then she can't possibly have a place in that history of her country because it's not told from her perspective.
Learning about African American history wasn't always important to me. I'm from the inner city. I think it became important when I was doing some research for a project. And I read in Time magazine that African American males between ages of 18 and 25, we don't know ourselves. We don't use the history as a stepping stone.
We are very proud to remember the original 9 brave young men and women.
When you know about yourself, when you know about your history, that gives you an edge on all the competition. Fisk makes sure that you have that sense of self.
Yes, we have to be proud of our history, but we have to want to make new history.
When you walk out of Fisk University, you walk out with confidence so that those biases that you encounter in the real world, you go out there and you just face them.
A lot of the students who may come here, they want to know how Fisk is going to better them and direct them in their lives. And so we have to give them examples of students who are making positive change while they're here and take that change into the world after they leave.